It's Street Talk with Loretta Rose, and on today's show, we are going to share with you a benefit concert that is coming to our local community. It is a fundraiser, and it all for a great cause. On today's show, my special guest is the one and only Queen Rasheeda Ali. She's the founder of Grannies on Guards, and she's going to share with you how your support will be a great benefit to this event that is taking place. Stick around. It's Street Talk with Loretta Rose, and you're watching here on Beam TV. Street Talk with Loretta Rose, and on today's show we are talking about a benefit concert, all for a great cause. It's a fundraiser and you too can be a part of it. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a dinner show with a lot of live entertainment. On today's show, my special guest is the one and only, the incomparable Queen Rasheeda Ali.
Thank you.
Founder of the GOG Grannies on Guard.
Thank you so much, Loretta, for having me. I'm excited. It's been a rough 3 years, but Grannies on Guard is still here.
Yes.
I've been through sickness. I've been through trials and tribulations, but I am back and we are ready to do a benefit concert. We have to raise the money.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a fundraiser for the Grannies on Guard.
Wow.
And that's where we are.
Well, you look amazing.
Thank you very much.
You don't look like what you say you've been through.
Well, you know what? I'll take you back to a time when I was in we did a show at the Trade Center.
Mm-hmm.
And, I am a Columbus native, born and raised, went to school here. And some of my classmates came by, and I was at another station. I was at, back then, EZ100.
Oh, I remember.
This is years ago.
Yes.
And they told my supervisor, we don't know what she told you, but she graduated high school in whatever year.
Wow.
And he was like, really? Because I'm told I don't look it.
You've been in radio over 50
years.
Over 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
So many of you have heard this lovely voice on the radio right here in our Tri-City, Bi-City community on the airways. And she is the amazing voice of Rasheeda Ali, and now with 92.1 FM smooth R&B. She keep it smooth for you. Yes, she is the one.
Let me tell you, I have to do it. It's no brag, just facts. We're internationally known now.
Yes.
921smoothRNB.com takes us around the world.
Yes.
So I have friends cruising with the Queen.
Yes.
From California to Tokyo and Timbuktu,
Yes.
down in the Bahamas, the Caribbean,
Yes.
England,
Yes.
Spain, and I do have friends in Africa.
Yes.
So I'm internationally known.
Oh, yes.
Hot little girl.
I enjoy cruising with you, and I appreciate you for pouring into me.
Thank you.
Because you are my mentor as well. So for those that are wondering, GOG, which is the acronym for Grannies on Guard, how did this organization come about? I know how it came about, but many in the community may not understand the connection, the why behind the drive of this benefit.
Right. October 24th, 2021, my 14-year-old grandson was murdered. His name was Jalil Rashid Ali. 12 days before that, his brother, who was 1.5 years older than him, had been shot as well, but he survived. He'll be 19 on his birthday in December, and Jalil just turned 17. Mm-hmm. So happy heavenly birthday to Jalil. With that happening, and with all that was happening in 2021 around the country, not just in Columbus, it had to be something done to save our children, to save the children. And saving them from being killed, saving them from going astray, saving them from just losing their memories over their manners, So, talking one day, the day after he was killed, a young lady called and said, "Miss Rasheeda, I'm so sorry for your loss. Maybe you could get with some other parents and grandparents in the community, and you guys take the community back.
Yes.
Take it back. Yes. Do with the kids what people did with us when we were younger." And my mind went to thinking, I thought about all the people that I knew. And I used to call them Miss Johnny Mae, Miss Agnes, Miss Mildred, Miss Viola Porter. I mean, I named these people because I grew up under their tutelage, their wing, their eye. When I moved to New York, I said, boy, I didn't know Tupac was going to write a song about me. And my friend said, what song is that? I said, All Eyes on Me. What we did, we came together for a way to get with children.
Yes.
So when the young lady told me that, I said, well, I can remember my childhood. So that's where it started. And Tanza Thomas, who is now the executive director of the NAACP for Atlanta, Georgia, the state of Georgia, she and I were talking. She was right there. It was the day after he was killed, and I got this call. So Tanza and I, we were just talking. She says, I know what you're going to do. No, she says, what are you going to do? I said, I think we can have fun. We can teach them that they're still children. And that we can have fun.
Wow.
So she said, okay. I said, fun with board games, fun with...
Unplugging.
Yes, unplugging. And so here's what happened. She said, so what are you going to call it? We didn't have a name. I said, I don't know what we're going to call it. So we were just kind of mulling around, not really thinking about the name, but at that moment, no name, right? All of a sudden, Tanza said, I know, I got it. I said, what's that? She said, Granny's on guard.
Yes, I love it.
Because I'm that granny on guard. Yes. Now, for Miss Loretta's listeners, I have to tell her part of this story. As you can see, she's such an elegant lady.
Oh, thank you.
And she's a grandmother.
Yes, I am.
But she checked me. Why does it have to be grannies, Miss Rasheeda, Mama Rasheeda? Why does it have to be grannies? I said, you my uptown grandmother. Yes. So you're new school. Call yourself what you want.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be a grandmother, number one, to be a member of the Grannies on Guard. Don't have to have children. Just have to care about children.
Yes.
Care about them and know that they are our future.
That's right.
We want to teach them well and let them lead the way.
Wow. See, you're going to make me cry.
We want to show them all the beauty they possess inside. We want to give them a sense of pride. Sound like a song?
It sounds like a song.
That's what it is.
Yes. And I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be a part of the community because I have been out to cover street talk at this event. Many of them. And what I love about it is, although the organizations say Grannies on Guard, but it is those that care for the future and the children. We've seen fathers out there. We've seen grandfathers. We've seen uncles, sisters, mothers, grandmothers, aunties, all of them community leaders that want to save our children.
Yes.
And that's what I love about this. So, which brings us to the point of this benefit concert that is taking place in, what I love to say, you're not just having a concert, you're having a whole show, production.
Let me tell you about the locals, the local people that are talented in any city would love to get started in their hometown. But in my years of radio, I've learned that local people in the radio business generally don't push their hometown guys. We had some right here in Columbus that are from Columbus who have become very successful. They don't generally say they're from Columbus, though. You have a few that will say they're from Columbus, and y'all know who I'm talking about. If you're from Columbus, call no name, bear no blame. But they had to go away and get famous. And they sometimes will not give the credit to Columbus because Columbus may not have shown them up.
They felt like they didn't get the support
Right.
that they needed.
I'm that girl that's going to show them up. I love letting people know about people who are from Columbus and what they're doing. So what we decided, a local artist show.
Oh, wow.
And we have some great talent.
I know. I'm looking at the flyer.
Oh my gosh.
And you all are going to see it too as we're talking. Tell us about headliners
Okay.
and those that are coming through, because some of these people, I know they've been in my weddings, they've been at my special occasions.
Yeah.
They're the best of the best.
So it's hard to say headliner because two of them truly are headliners, and that's Tony Parkland
Yes.
and Peggy Jenkins. Well, in between, I'll say in between, because one of them will start and one of them will finish. Tony will open the show.
Okay.
Because Tony, he's just really special. And thank you, Tony, for all that you did to get that flyer together. In the show, we will also have Foxy Waxy, remember her? J-Lai.
Wow.
We will have J-Lai the Gentleman, I think is how he says his name.
I saw Coco too.
Lady Coco,
Yes.
Remedy,
Wow.
Ramo.
Yes.
Ramon,
Wow,
our sidekick radio guy for years and years. C. LaFay, jazz artist. See, it's not a show of Southern Soul or R&B. Victor Ellis, who's a member at St. James, got on me. He says, Rasheeda, you didn't ask me.
Okay.
So I said, with Victor, I just didn't know if you wanted to cross over. Victor Ellis, who looks like Lionel Richie, everybody.
Oh, wow.
Everybody in Columbus thinks Victor looks like Lionel.
Oh, wow.
There will also, I hate
It's
that.
amazing. Well, they're going to see it
Yeah.
on the,
Lots more.
This is amazing. It's going to take place on a Friday,
Friday night,
May 31st.
last Friday of the month,
And tell us the location.
at the historic, newly renovated, newly remodeled, I'll say, F&W Control Tower. That was my spot back in the day. I would do a remote at that place from whatever station I was working at the time. Davis Broadcasting, I can say that. And we came into F&W with everything. So over the years, I had gotten a friend in Mr. Washington, who is now deceased for all those that don't know. He was 94, I believe. But he always offered me the F&W if I wanted to ever do anything. So his son Jody is following in his dad's footsteps and allowing Rasheeda to bring this benefit concert there with this great music. There's a young lady, Mahogany Lakes, I believe is her name, and so many others. They're just, I can't.
Amazing. So you all have an opportunity to be a part. Donations are $15, but the day of the show is going to be $20. And you can start donating now or pay your $15 prior to the show, which is going to be Friday, May 31st. Doors open at 8. Well, the show starts at 8 p.m.
Right, and I'm thinking that they will have a happy hour that day. It's Friday, so the doors may open around 6 or 6:30.
Okay.
But our show will start at 8 on time.
Okay. And so they're going to get food,
Free food.
free food. Wow.
It's only donations at the door.
Donations.
The donations will go to the Granny's Own Guard organization. So that when we do our events with the children, we'll have the money that is required to buy the food. Because when we have our events, we have fun, we talk to them, we teach them, which means help me, or this one, I love you. We teach.
And feed them.
And
it's free for them.
Right, they give about 45 minutes to an hour of fun and games. And then at the end of the night, we sit down and eat and fellowship and talk.
Beautiful.
We teach them say your grace, and even in the games, someone may win, someone may lose, but there's no need to get mad about it. And that's what we are instilling. If you see two adults talking, we let them know, say excuse me. And if you ask for something, say please. If you get it, say thank you. This is what we're pouring into the children.
I love it.
It does not have to be our Granny's On Guard group. You, wherever you are, can have a Granny's On Guard group. Our slogan, if there are children in your neighborhood there should be some grannies on guard.
I love it.
And one young lady at an event, a night out, the grannies had a night out. Lady said, Miss Rasheeda, I heard what you said. You said if there are children in our neighborhood, there should be some grannies on guard. So they did a block party in their neighborhood.
Wow.
And they didn't call us, don't have to call us, but if you do, we'll be there and we will help you put it together.
I love it. I love it. So for those that may want to follow you on social media, there is something on Facebook.
We have a Grannies on Guard Facebook group page, which has 348 members.
All right.
It's an information page, basically. If you log into it and look back at the very beginning, you'll see that I posted a song by Marvin Gaye, a song called Save the Children. It's on the What's Going On album.
Okay.
And the words to that song,
I love that song.
Some over 50 years later, resonates to what's going on in today's time. Our events that we've done are all in that page, but that's one page you can ask to join.
Yes.
I'm on social media as Queen Rasheeda with 92.1 radio station, so you can see me there. I have other groups that I've started, Help Restore the Historic. William H. Spencer House is one of my group pages.
You doing a lot.
Black History Worldwide is a page that Uncle Johnny Warner, the former founder of the Columbus Black History Museum and Archives, when we started that page, I asked, is there a Black History page out here on Facebook? Well, that was back 2011, 2012. There wasn't. I looked. Now we have 8,500 members.
You are such a historian. For those that don't know, that's what she loves to do.
Yeah.
We will be remiss if we did not mention your co-host, because your co-host is like your sidekick in radio too.
I have the whole line for who he is. He is the tall, dark, and talented Edgar Champagne. Edgar and I have a lot of years in radio together. He told me, don't say the number, Rasheeda, please don't. Well, if I'm proud to say over 50 years for me. Edgar is right there, okay?
On your tail? Or just
he's right there. But yeah, Edgar is a co-host with me, and I'm happy to help support him.
Yes.
He has his own foundation called Not a Bad Apple, and in fact, on June 8th, if I may say so, he will have a gospel fest type show at the St. Luke Ministry Center. So keep your ear open for that. Edgar will be with me on the 31st.
Yes.
I will support him on the 8th. And we go back and forth with that.
So you have an opportunity to be a part of May 31st, Friday. It is a benefit concert. And it will be hosted by our legendary radio personalities and hosts here. I would say those that are coming, they're going to have a legendary night of entertainment with some of the best of the best.
The best of the best.
I mean, that is what's getting ready to go down in Columbus, Georgia. It's going to be awesome. I love it. So make sure you support. For those that want to contact you, may want to get more information, want to see how they can help you with future events, and may just want to be a sponsor and support and send donations.
Well, you can, my Royal Hook Crochet business is a sponsor for Grannies on Guard. So there's a Cash App with Royal Hook Crochet.
Okay.
That's Royal, think you know why, Royal Hook, H-O-O-K, Crochet, C-R-O-C-H-E-T. You can make any donations there. You can call me.
Yes.
706-464-8559. And I have PayPal, but call me.
Yes.
Or ask to join the group, and then you'll see what we're doing. And of course, you can always reach out to me by way of 92.1 Smooth R&B.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Queen Rasheeda, for coming on. And we want the community to support Grannies on Guard. This is for a great cause. It's all in memory. I love it how you turn your pain into purpose. That's what we see with this organization. And then we're saving our future. We're saving children. We want to say thank you, and God bless you. And thank you for sharing the development and how things are going with this organization is truly has been a blessing.
May I say that the senator from Georgia, Ossoff, has sent us a congressional award, and it's at the Library of Congress. And someone thought enough of us to put that in there.
Exactly.
And I received it, and I'm thankful for it. So one of my grannies, that's a male, Mr. Jesse said, Rasheeda, we're gonna blow up.
Oh, it's done. And before we get ready to close out, a fun fact, I just need to know, what's your regiment? Because you are just working it clean.
I try to do people right. I treat people
So I'm
right,
on the
y'all.
right path.
I treat people right. I was told once that I have thin skin because my feelings are easy to get hurt. And I said, well, what am I supposed to do about that? I've been in this skin all my life, and I've been this way all my life. They may tell you, I can't believe that young lady is formerly Cheryl Jackson, because Rasheeda Ali is a new lady.
Yes.
And Cheryl Jackson is what my mama named me. And there are some people that still call me Cheryl. But I just try to treat people right.
Yes.
I wash my face with cold water.
Okay.
And I use tea leaf oil.
Wow.
I used Neutrogena for years.
Okay.
So if it's a thing, I don't mind saying I'm pushing up on 80, y'all.
She don't look it. That's what I'm trying
I'm
to tell
pushing
y'all.
up on 80.
She looks amazing.
And I can still dance.
Yes.
I'll be dancing at the event. Now I can't help myself.
Look, this is always a blessing to be in the presence of a queen, a legendary. I love it. You're just amazing and always pouring so much into me. So I'm going to say thank you so much, and I love you.
You're welcome, Loretta, and thank you.
Yes.
I just want to share what I have. Some people have said, why do you tell people everything that you know? I'm like, why not?
Yes.
Maybe I'm a ham. Maybe I just want to see you do so well, and then you'll say, well, I got some of this from Miss Rasheeda.
Yes.
And then I'll blush. Oops, I'm a little bit too brown to blush, right?
See, this is why I love her. Tune in to her. Tell us when you're on air again.
I'm on 92.1 Smooth R&B Monday through Fridays at 3 p.m. Now, Mondays through Fridays at 3 until 4, if you love Southern Soul, that's the hour.
Okay.
You must tune in to the Southern Soul Cafe.
All right.
On Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm on from 3 until 7.
Okay.
But we're the station that gives you sports vision. They'll come on from 4 to 6 on Mondays and Thursdays. You get Dr. Hud, you get Bishop Blue. You get a lot with 92.1. And we can be heard all the way in Opelika.
Yes.
We can be heard down the interstate for a good ways, north and south, and definitely strong in the Tri-City area. So.
Yes, I love her. I love her. The promoter, the one and only Queen Rasheeda Ali. Make sure you support Grannies on Guard. That's coming up May 31st. On a Friday in Columbus, Georgia. Contact her for more details. It's Street Talk with Loretta Rose, and you've been watching here on your cable network. It's Beam TV.